How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today we just received one of our coolest items I think we ever did on this YouTube channel. The JP50 Pro ICECO cooler. We're going to be getting this thing unboxed and we're going to check it out. As you guys know, a little while back we did do some work on our camper, our box trailer camper, and we had a small cooler in there, and Julie had kind of been complaining that it wasn't big enough. And ICECO was cool enough to send us out this cooler. Get it? Cool enough. And we're going to get it unboxed, and we're going to go over this cooler and give you as much information on it as we possibly can. So let's get this box opened up. And as you can see, the box is actually boxed really good. This is plastic. The only reason it's got a hole in it is because I ripped it in there to be able to move it. It's actually kind of heavy. But we're going to go ahead and get the box opened up. No dents in the box. Definitely got some straps on it holding it in there. And we're just basically going to go through, cut our plastic off here very lightly. Go ahead and take these straps off. We got some trips coming up this summer. And hopefully this is going to come in handy, especially them times when we go out and we can't find ice. And we had a lot of them in the last few trips that we went on. Couldn't even find ice. What's nice about this is it is 110 or 12 volt. Cooler's wrapped in plastic. I'm going to have Julie give me a hand here if you can. I'm going to grab these two edges.
Yeah.
Alright, move the balls. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Check it out. This is beautiful. This is like a high-end piece of furniture to me and Julie, because this is something we've really been wanting for the camper. And I think it's going to be great. So we're going to go ahead and open up our cooler, which I find this actually really cool. I can open it this way, snap it back in, open it this way, snap it back in, or open it that way. That's awesome. I really like that. Okay, here's what you're going to get inside. Looks like a nice cover for your cooler.
Insulated.
Yeah.
It's like an insulated cover.
So this is going to be to insulate it.
Help keep it cold.
Yes, absolutely. So we got that. We have this box here. Let me get it opened up just to see what's in here. I didn't see any owner's manual yet. I'm sure we'll run into it somewhere here. Yep. Here we go. Here's our owner's manual. We'll let Julie handle that part. And then we have our wires. And this one is going to be our AC and one is going to be DC. This is 12 volt or 110. Okay, we're going to go over some of the features on the ICECO cooler. And one of my favorites is these handles. There's one on each side. And they have a gnarled grip on them for... That's going to keep your hand from slipping on this thing. I really like how aggressive this handle is. You also have one on the other side the same way. One thing about this cooler is you can move it around. It also has this big handle right here, and this is for wheeling it. You can check out them wheels on the back. That's so you can just take it, lift it up, and roll it back and forth. If you want to take it on a long picnic, you got to go out in the field. This is going to be actually pretty nice. Pick it up, roll with it. Alright, this is the JP50 Pro ICECO cooler. Now, it's going to weigh approximately 41 pounds. It's actually a little bit of weight to it before you get your food in there. But I think not having to buy that ice is going to make up the difference for me. So we're going to go over the lid on this thing. What's very cool about this, you can grab the lever here and open your cooler. Or you can grab the lever here, open your cooler, or we could take the whole lid off and have access to the whole inside. Alright, on the back side of your ICECO cooler, you have a USB port right here. Now, if this is plugged in, you can charge your phone or camera. Right on the other side of your USB port, you have your DC plug. You have a DC 12-volt cigarette lighter plug that goes with this. You can plug this right into your car. You can plug it into your camper. In our case, it'll actually plug right into our Gator and our tractor, because we have this plug on all of them. Right over here, you have your DC plug. They also give you your plug for that, so you can run it on 12 volt or 110. This will plug right in the wall in your house or in your shop or in your garage. Just a regular old 110 outlet. Okay, we plugged our cooler in. We're going to go ahead and turn the cooler on. Now, I actually had this cooler plugged in for a day or so, just to see how it actually works, so I can do this review. If you want to set your temperature, all you have to do is push your up button or push your down button. That'll set your temperature. So we're set at about 41 degrees. If you want to set the mode on your ICECO cooler, all you have to do is hit the set button for 2 seconds. Okay, as you can see, the Eco light is blinking. We can put it to max or we can put it to Eco. I usually run mine on Eco. Okay, the battery protection mode. You're going to hold your set button again, and then we don't want the Eco, so we'll hit it again. Now you have an M blinking at the top. You can go plus, high, go down, medium, or low. We're going to leave ours on medium. So we're going to leave ours right on medium, and that's your factory setting for this anyhow. Now, if you want to change the Fahrenheit and Celsius, hold your set button in. You'll see your Eco blinking. Hit it again, your M is blinking. Now your Fahrenheit is blinking. You can go up for Celsius or down for Fahrenheit. Now, as you can see, we're using 26.3 volts. You have a UV sanitizing function on this cooler, which is really nice, but I'm going to show you how to turn it on and off. You can see that little red light right there? That is your UV sanitizing setting. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold both the on button and the set button at the same time. And as you can see, it went out. Now, that's not working, and I honestly think that might be a good mode if you're using this on 110, but if you're using this in your camper where you don't have a lot of power, that may be something you would like to turn off to save on power. To turn it back on, it's back on. Now, when you open the lid on this light will turn off automatically. As you can see, the light went out. Okay, now it went back on, but it's only going to stay on for about 30 minutes. Another function that this cooler has is if this cooler door is open, an alarm is supposed to go off, and then you're going to see kind of a circle going around in this little window. So let's give it a try and see if it'll work. Now, I do believe that it has to be open for more than a minute. Okay, you can hear the little alarm. That's not very loud, but you can see the square box. So it does work. So we're going to go ahead and close the cooler. And as you can see, it went right back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get inside the cooler because I think there's some more information inside this cooler that we should know about. We're going to go ahead and pull our whole lid off here. And on the inside of our lid, it actually has the settings right here for the temperatures of what you want to put in your cooler. Say you're just doing drinks, you might want it 41 degrees. Or if you want to put seafood in there, you might want it at 27, which is pretty awesome. Because now you know what temperature to put your cooler on for what you're going to put in it. It also has a troubleshooting right here. If you're having issues, check out the troubleshooting inside of here. It also has a wiring diagram right up here on the top. This is actually pretty handy information. All right, now I wanted to take a look at the inside of this cooler, and as you can see, this part right here is higher than this part right here. And that's because we have to have a compressor to run this cooler, and it's right underneath of there. The basket is actually really nice. If you want to clean this thing, you can just grab the whole basket, pull it out all at one time. Even if you have groceries in it, you can still pull that basket out. Now, another cool little thing is the light. It actually has a light in this cooler. When you open up the door, if it's dark, you're going to have a little bit of light to show you what you have in your cooler. All right, now if you're going to clean your cooler, don't take this guy out and run a water hose over it like you did your ice cooler. That's fine for them ice coolers, but you don't want to do it to this thing. You want to make sure you get just a damp, soft cloth, and you can wipe it out with a non-abrasive soap. And that is all you need. Then just rinse it off with a clean rag and you're good to go. Let's say we're at the ball game and we have our ICECO cooler with us and it starts to rain. Well, if it's just a drizzle, it's probably not going to hurt anything. But if it starts getting real rainy, you're going to want to get this thing out of the rain, and you definitely don't want water to get up on the bottom. Okay, your ICECO cooler actually comes with an insulated cover to go on it also to help in its cooling. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to put the bag on. Now if you get your bag, it actually comes in two pieces. It will unzip. I'm going to pick the cooler up. Julie's going to slide it underneath there for me. All right, once you have your base on, we'll go ahead and put the top on. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to take this, slide your handles up. Julie's going to do the same thing with her side. Little tight fit, but that's what you want, tight fit. Now you have a zipper on this side. Go ahead, Julie, show me how you're going to work this.
Well, we was like, oh no, they sent us the wrong cover. This is for the smaller one. But it has another zipper here. If you go around and unzip it. Oops. Get a hold of it here. And then this part pulls up.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, you pull this up.
Now you're going to zip it right back close, right?
Yeah, you're going to zip it.
So you want to slide that right in your zipper there.
Yeah, and then just go around and... There you go. And that's how it connects, just with the zipper right there.
So now once you got your cooler cover on, you don't have to worry about it being plugged in, because there are vents around the back side of this where your motor is, and it's well vented, so you're not going to have to worry about it overheating. You have access in the back to your plug-ins right down here. This is all open. Your cooler bag also has a pouch in the front here, and this could also be used for your AC or DC plug, just so you don't lose it. Also, another bag right here on the back side. Now, up here on the top, you have a plastic cover to cover your control panel right here. You can still work the control panel from this. All you have to do is push it right through the plastic. You can still operate everything with the cover on it. So now if you have your cover on here, we still want to open up our cooler and say we want to get a drink out. We just unzip our top, flap it back. Now you got access back into your cooler. Flip our lid back over, zip it back up. And I know this actually sounds like a lot to go through to just get a drink out of there. But if you're running this thing on 12 volt, you want to keep this thing as cool as you possibly can. And then if you do lose your electricity, this thing's going to stay cool for a long time. With this insulated cover on there and all the insulation around the inside of the cooler, this is going to make it nice to keep it cool. All right, that's your ICECO JP50 Pro. I give you the basics. don't forget, go over your owner's manual and understand it before you get started. I told you guys from the beginning, this is something that Julie and I really needed for the camper. We're going to really enjoy having a bigger cooler than that little tiny one we had. We have a pretty decent sized piece of property here, and we're usually working out in the garden, and we're working in the woods, putting up fence line or doing different things, working on fence lines. This thing can also go right in the back of our gator, and we can haul it around the fence line and keep our drinks in there, or if we want to take stuff for a picnic even. This is going to make it nice. We can put it right in the back of our pickup truck. It would be fine. We have actually a plug-in back there. We can plug it in and run it. We can put it in the back seat of our pickup truck. We could also put it in our car. There's so many different places. We can actually leave it right here in the shop and have drinks in it for when we're out here working. This is definitely going to come in handy for us. So I would like to tell everyone, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time.